All right, hello once again, Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College, and as part of the Rankin Technical College AWD 1000 Web Development Technologies course, I've been creating a series of video presentations based on the Mozilla Developer Network Learn Web Development series. We're in tools and testing, cross-browser testing, and I'm going to spend just a couple minutes talking about automated testing. And when I say a couple minutes, because I've never used any of these products, and I think it's almost a disservice to act as though I did. So, manually running tests on several browsers and devices several times a day can get tedious and time consuming. To handle this efficiently, you should become familiar with automation tools, and that's what this article is about. All right. Throughout this module, we have detailed loads of ways in which you can test your website apps and explain the scope of each in terms of what browsers to test, accessibility considerations, etc. Says that sounds like a lot of work, and it is. Testing all the things we've looked at can be manually can be a pain. Fortunately, as it says, there are tools which automate this in some way. There are two ways in which we can automate. One is to use a task runner. Now, I have done some of this. I have written NPM scripts, all right, to run tests during the build process. I have not used a browser automation system like Selenium, Lambda test, etc. All right, it says we will look at how to set up your own Selenium testing system in the next article. I'm not going to even go through that. In this article, we look at how to set up a task runner. Use the basic functionality of commercial systems like the ones mentioned above. So what they go into here says, as we said above, you can drastically speed up common tasks such as linting and minifying by using a task runner. For example, this could be every time you save a file or at some point inside the system, they look how to automate using Node and Gulp. And I'm looking through this, and I'm just going to be sitting here reading this to you. So I think that what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to call it right here. And we are basically going to go on. I'm not going to go through this setting up your testing environment. So pretty much what I've wanted to cover, I have completed. The getting started on the web, the HTML, the CSS, the JavaScript, the web forms, the accessibility, and under tools and testing, I have now completed the client-side tools, the introduction of frameworks, the React. Remember, we skipped these. I did the GitHub, and I've now done the cross-browser testing. So next, I'm going to go into the server-side website program, and I'll be back with that in a couple minutes.